This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. Please subscribe to my channel. How many scandals or adverse decisions can a Secretary of State suffer? Well, this one seems to apparently suffer a lot. The latest immigration scandal is that the Court of Appeal found that the Home Office is profiteering from children. Yes, that's right, making money out of children. This is both shocking and the natural consequences of the Court of Appeal decision that charging £1,012 to register a child as British citizenship has been confirmed as unlawful, as not having regards to the best interests of the children. The Court of Appeal upheld an earlier High Court decision which found that the fee was unlawful. The case was brought by the Project for the Registration of Children as British Citizens against the Secretary of State for the Home Department. The case succeeded in the lower court and in the Court of Appeal on the basis that the Secretary of State had failed to discharge her duties under Section 55 of the Borders, Citizenship and Immigration Act in failing to have regard to the need to safeguard and promote the welfare of children when setting the fee. Why is this a shock? Why is this profiteering? Well, the simple fact is that it only costs the Home Office some £372 to process an application. So what about the other 600 odd pounds? That seems to go into the government's pockets as a profit, a term they hate. So I'll say it again. The rest of it is profit for the Home Office. To do what? We don't know, because all the reports seem to say that they're quite inefficient. There is no fee waiver available, and the Home Office do not care whether the parents can pay or not. This was the issue in this particular case, because the mother was destitute, and with the help of the excellent charity and the good sense of the courts, she would not have been able to bring and win this challenge against the Secretary of State's decision. What does this mean? Well, it doesn't actually mean that the Home Office are going to chuck in the towel and reduce the fee. The court felt that they couldn't order a lower fee, but did hold that the Secretary of State's setting the fee at that figure was unlawful and was in breach of her own duties. Is that the end of the matter? Well, potentially no, because the Court of Appeal have granted permission to the Supreme Court. If the Supreme Court uphold the first judge and the Court of Appeal, the Home Office could find themselves in a rather tricky position where they might have to drop the fees, but as well as maybe perhaps repay a huge sum of money to people who've been overcharged, as it were. However, in practice, for the time being, individuals will continue to have to pay, but I would advise that any representation say that this is the relevant fee that it costs, and that the excess should be returned, or that potential legal action might follow in the future. This might avoid you from being barred from bringing a claim if the case succeeds in the Supreme Court and the lower courts tend to be adverse to later applications. So raise the issue if you're seeking to register a child at the earliest available opportunity. Hopefully, when the dust settles, and hopefully if the Supreme Court finds again in line with the other two courts, the Home Office will be compelled to act. And hopefully they will act in a way which reduces the fees. I will of course update you on any outcome of these cases. However, if you are seeking to register a child and you're having any difficulties, please do not hesitate to contact me, and I will do my level best to see whether you can get your child registered. I think it's under Section 1, subsection 4 of the British Nationality Act, which is yours by right if the child has lived in the United Kingdom for 10 years and hasn't really been outside it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's another damning judgment against the government. It remains to be seen how many more this current Secretary of State can stand, but so far she seems to be somewhat immobile and stuck in place for reasons that I just can't explain. But I hope this video has been interesting. Thank you very much for watching. If you or any of your family have any immigration concerns, please get in touch with me. Once again, thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers.